Bitcoin is down. Crypto altcoins are down. And I am so freaking bullish. And in this video, I am going to share with you on my spreadsheet one reason why I am so bullish. And hopefully it will also help you to understand the potential of where we are now and where we could be in a year from now. And I'm going to dive directly into that into a moment. My name is Michael. This is PLUSZEKS Crypto Corner. I am sharing my learnings, my aha moments, my insights about Bitcoin and crypto. So let's dive into it. See, as we speak now, Bitcoin is at 21,000, around that, and Ethereum is at 1,100, and then we got a lot of altcoins, alternative coins that are also down. So there's a lot of nervousness going on. There's a lot of fear going on. The news, at least in my country, but what I see online is the same, that there's a lot of speaking and headlines about the financial markets, about the nervousness going on in the whole world right now, about prices, about house markets, about inflation, about recession, about food crisis. The whole thing is going on. And this morning, as I went to the beach, I actually listened to the radio, and there was this guy speaking about all the reasons why this, and he also spoke about Bitcoin and crypto. And the one thing is that I heard him say fear like 10 times in 2 minutes. So where we are now, is this the bottom? Who knows? It could go lower. Is it like we're going like this now? Who knows? Can't be. I see there's a lot of the people who have been in crypto for a long time, for many years, who thinks that we will soon go into a more bullish. We're going up. It's going to run. The whole thing will be good. I'm not sure about that. And for one reason, because I don't know. So one thing is for sure, there's a lot of nervousness. There's a lot of things we don't know right now. But there's one thing we know, and that is numbers and calculation of numbers. That's the mathematical thing that I'm going to share with you right now, because when I do this for myself, I get bullish. And that's why I say I'm bullish, meaning that I can still see the potential of the investment. Now I'm only speaking about the investment of the financial part of Bitcoin and crypto, but I can see that when I look at these numbers. So let's dive into it. I'm just going to figure out to share my screen here with you, and you should be able to see that now. I made this small crypto calculation sheet with you here. And again, none of what I'm saying here is financial advice. You should do your own reading into things. You should do your own calculation. You should do your own, if you're going into crypto, do your own how much you will invest and all of this. That's on your side. I'm just sharing here. So I made this, and what I wanted to do is, because maybe we'll get lower. Remember that, nobody knows. Maybe we'll get higher tomorrow, nobody knows. But if we like zoom out and we go just a year from now, I'm not speaking 5 years, I'm not speaking 10 years, that would be totally different numbers. But 1 year from now, most people are able to, like, with the mind say and think, okay, 1 year from now. So I'll put in some numbers here. So let's start with Bitcoin. I've seen a lot of people suggesting that Bitcoin would be around 100,000 a year from now. Again, there's no guarantees. We don't know. But this is a number I've seen again and again. So you see here on my screen that Bitcoin is now 21,000. And if 1 year from now, which is 2023, around mid the year, we are at 100,000, it will be like 4 times 8 up. And if we just change one thing here, I think I did this just preparing the video. If we change to 105, it's 5 times up. 5 times up. That's easy to understand also for the mind, because if I put in 1,000, I'll get 5 times back. So that's 5,000. It's a good investment. If that happens, it's a good investment, right? Difficult to do with stocks. And this is financial wise why I think that crypto is a very interesting thing. And of course, when it goes down like it has been doing, it's a very scary thing. So Ethereum is at 1,100 now. Many people believes that Ethereum will be at 10,000 in a year from now. So like you see, that's 9.1 up. And I think we could do like this just for making it easier to look at. Yes. So let's say it's 11,000 in a year from now. That's 10 times up. Now, already now, the 1,000 for Bitcoin would be 5,000, but the 1,000 for Ethereum now, it's 10,000. I'm going to show you in a moment this too. But think about that. And the thing is with Ethereum, I know that there are some people who are only into Bitcoin, who think Bitcoin is the only thing. They call them maximalists. I'm not like that. I'm more like positive guy here, because I think there's so much good in Ethereum. And also there are a lot of cool altcoin projects out there. I'm going to speak one line about that in a moment. But see, Ethereum, 11,000 in a year from now. No guarantees. We don't know, but just remember that Ethereum at the highest not long ago was at 4,000, I think, and now we're down. It's nearly 4 times down in a short period of time. So would it be like we can say, okay, it's possible that we will go to 11,000? Me personally, I think this is more than possible. And there are some good things hopefully happening with Ethereum. We'll see. When that happens, I really believe, I'm not going to go into this in this video, but I really believe that we will see Ethereum go up a lot. Now, what I did here, I'm not going to put names on these for a very, very simple reason, and that is that there are a lot of alternative coins. So what I did here is saying, I just took like 3 coins, say number 1, number 2, number 3, alternative coins, meaning not Bitcoin, not Ethereum. And I'm not going to put the names on, but I'm going to put some very, like, it could be a coin prices here, just for you to see the numbers. So my first one, let's say it's at 1 today. And in a year from now, because this is very realistic, let's say it would be 50 times up. 50 times up. And we've seen this happen before when it goes up and when it goes down. So one thing that I want to mention here that I've been observing is that when Bitcoin moves up, Ethereum moves up. What I think we will see is that Ethereum will break free from Bitcoin when this new thing happens with Ethereum. And what we also see is that Bitcoin moves up and the alternative coins, some of them are moving up, but they are moving up like this, as they also move down like this. So that's the reason why I am very positive, and also I think it's realistic what I'm putting in here without putting the names. Remember that. Now here it begins to be interesting, because let's see it, alternative coin number 2. I put in that it's now 0.02. So let's say it grows to 2, just 2, and I really do mean just 2. See what happens. This is 100 times up. This is interesting. And now I'm going to get a little crazy here. But again, it's not financial advice, and I really believe it's realistic, and I do this myself. So what I put in here is that alternative coin number 3 is at 0.00005. And this is crazy, because what I will do is that I will put like this in a year from now. So 0.5, which means it's 10,000 times up. You see the numbers? Bitcoin 5, Ethereum 10, altcoin number 1, 50, and then 2, 100, and number 3, 10,000. See, let's take the other part of this spreadsheet. And before I dive into this, let me remember to say that down below, there is links to other crypto videos that I did. And also there should be some links up here. And also I got a free email for PLUSZEKS Crypto Corner, where I share some insights, some news from crypto, and you can sign up for that below. It's free. Okay. So let's dive into the investment part of it here. I'm going to put in some investment numbers just for you to see the outcome, why it is financially wise, investment wise, that I think crypto is very interesting. But let me remind you, for me, at least, I'm not only into the financial part here because I've been an entrepreneur for many years, like 25, 30 years, something, 30 years. And I also see the other part of all of this, and that's the problems that many of these projects they serve, the projects that they help. So there's so much good in many of all of the things here, also in the altcoins, that it's actually going to help the world in many places if they like go all the distance, if they do what their vision is. But we never know. So that's also what I say here. It's a little guesswork, because we could see in a year from now that a lot of altcoins, which I think will happen, are not there anymore. But we will also see that some will succeed, and they will succeed big time. So let's say, I just say $200, because that's kind of like possible for most people who look into investment and say, okay, I'm going to put $200 in, and I'm going to see how this works. So let's say you or I put $200 into Bitcoin. It goes 5 times up. This means that the investment of $200 would be $1,000 in a year from now. That's not bad. I mean, solid stocks would go up like maybe 10, I don't know, 10% or something like that. But we're speaking, that would be like $220. We're speaking very different numbers here, as you see. So let's do this same thing with Ethereum. We put in here $200. Let's say maybe you, someone invests $200 in Ethereum. It goes up 10 times. This is now $2,000. Not bad, huh? And let me remind you that the work of doing this will be buying Bitcoin, buying Ethereum, and if a person want to go the whole way, like I've done, I had a lot of altcoins. Well, it takes like, for many of them, it takes like maybe 20 seconds or 1 minute or something like that. And from, depending on how experienced we are, and that's it. We don't have to do anything. We can look at the prices sometimes. I actually think the biggest exercise in all of this is to not get too scared, is to not sell, is actually to hold on to things. That's what I'm doing. I know other people are thinking different, and it's not advice. I'm just sharing here. So ready for, now it becomes very interesting. Ready for altcoin number 1. We invest $200 in this. Now see here, $10,000 because it goes up 50 times. 10,000. That's kind of like money for most people. This is interesting. And it gets even more interesting because altcoin number 2, we'll put in here, same amount, just for you to see the difference. This goes up 100 times. See, this is $20,000. Now, this is where it begins to be really interesting. But we'll go one step further here. We'll take altcoin number 3 too. And as I started in this video, the whole thing is down now, and I am so bullish. I bought Bitcoin, but also a lot of the other coins at at low, at medium, at the highest level, at the medium level, at the lowest level, and I'm ready to put more money in soon. That's my own thing. It's not advice. $200 into altcoin number 3. Are you ready? Let's see. Whoa. See, look at this. This is where it gets really interesting. I have to count here, but this is why I put on the glasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 zeros, which means that this is 2 million, right? And people say, when I talk with people about this, they say, this is not possible, but this is possible. And this is what a lot of people did when they bought Bitcoin or other coins when it was low before. Now, the thing is, I'm not going to go too much into this, but if we look at Bitcoin, it's been going up and down, but it's going like this. So years ago, Bitcoin at maybe like at 2000, I've seen posts people say, whoa, I shouldn't have sold my Bitcoin at 2000 because it was there. And it went up and went up and it went up, but it went down again. So we don't know if Bitcoin is going down to below 20 or to 15 or 10. We don't know. But as I say, a lot of people, a lot of companies, countries are looking into Bitcoin and altcoins now, crypto, and investing in it. So if this happens, you hopefully will see like me, wow, this is kind of really, really, really cool. This is what I call life-changing games. And this is why I think this is, financially speaking, very interesting. So in the comments, I would love for you to put in how many different projects, coins do you own? None? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Put it in. I don't know how many I got now. I got 40 or something like that, maybe even more. It's not huge amount. For me, it's more like I really think that hitting the jackpot with one of those small altcoins, that would be really interesting 1 year from now. This is only 1 year. Like I said, I'm going to end this very soon, but imagine that we went 3 years or 5 years ahead. I didn't want to do this, but let's say with Bitcoin, we say instead, many people say it's going to go up to 500,000. Let's say that. So let's say in 5 years, Bitcoin are at 500,000. You see now it's up 23 times or 24 times. And the 200,000 would be 4,800, right? So, but let's say down here, if we take this one and we say, instead of this, it would go up to, let's just say 2, just for the fun of it. We'll go up to 2 in 5 years from now. Look what happened. We're speaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're speaking the $200 US would be 8 million. That's life-changing, huh? So I just did this for myself. I did this spreadsheet for myself, and I wanted to share this with you. So I hope you also feel some excitement, maybe you even feel some nervousness about this, but I would love for you also to put in the comments if you feel excited, if you're bullish, or if you're more like full of fear or nervousness, or if you don't care at all. Actually, feel free to put anything in there as long as it's laughing. So that's it for me today. Michael from PLUSZEKS Crypto Corner here. I hope you like it. Then please give it a like, and please, if you want more, do hit the subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.